Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna show you how to crochet this beautiful and super easy crochet bucket hat for adult size. For making this bucket hat, we should first make a circle and then increase the diameter of the circle, and when we reach the desired diameter, start the body and at the end make the brim of the hat. For making this bucket hat, I used this yarn that's a cotton macrame yarn and a 2.5 millimeters hook. The body of this beautiful crochet bucket hat is made by Granny Stitch. If you're ready, let's get started. For starting this crochet bucket hat, we should first make a magic ring. So put the yarn on these two fingers and wrap it around them to form an X shape and grab the yarn. And now from the back, insert a hook under this loop and grab the second yarn and pull through and then make one chain. Now I can remove my fingers from the magic ring and start the first round. Make one single crochet into the ring and then make one chain. The single crochet and chain one count as the first double crochet of the first round, and we should make 13 double crochets into the magic ring. Yarn over, insert the hook into the ring, pull up a loop, pull through 2 and pull through 2. Again, yarn over, go to the ring, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2. One more time, yarn over, go to the ring, pull up a loop, pull through 2 and pull through 2, and continue this work to have 13 double crochets, and at the end we have 14 double crochets with the first single crochet and chain one. Continue until the end. Now I'm at the end of round 1 and I have 14 double crochets in total. Pull this yarn to close the magic ring. Okay, and now insert the hook into the chain after the single crochet here and hide the tail through the work and make one slip stitch. Okay, now remove the hook and from the back to the front insert the hook at top of the next double crochet and grab this loop and pull it through to the back. And now round 1 is finished and we should start round 2. Again, go to the same stitch here and make one single crochet and one chain as the first double crochet. Okay, now in this round we should make 2 double crochets into each stitch of previous round. So we should work another double crochet into the first stitch, yarn over, insert the hook into the base of the same stitch and work 1 double crochet. And now I have 2 double crochets into the first stitch. Then go to the next stitch and work 2 double crochets into that, 1 and 2. Again, go to the next stitch here and work 2 double crochets into that, 1 and 2. 2 double crochets into the next, 1 and 2, and continue this sequence. Make 2 double crochets into each stitch to have 28 stitches in total at the end of round 2. Okay, the last 2 double crochets should be worked into this chain after the single crochet here, 1 and 2, and now we have 28 double crochets at the end of round 2. Make 1 slip stitch into this chain after the single crochet here and then remove the hook and from the back to the front insert hook at top of the next double crochet and grab this loop and pull it through to the back. Round 2 is finished. Start round 3 with making 1 single crochet into the same stitch, pull up a loop and yarn over, pull through 2 and then 1 chain. And in this round we should work 1 double crochet and 1 increase. So after making this double crochet, go to the next stitch and work 2 double crochets into that here, 1 and 2. and repeat this sequence. Make 1 double crochet into the next stitch and 2 double crochets into the next. 1 and 2. Again, 1 into the next and 2 into the next. And continue this sequence until the end of the round. Round 3 is finished and we have 42 stitches in total. Make 1 slip stitch into the chain after the single crochet at the beginning of the round and remove the hook and insert that at top of the next double crochet here. Grab this loop and pull it through to the back. Round 3 is finished. Now start round 4 with making 1 single crochet into the same stitch and chain 1. Then make 1 double crochet into the next here, and after that make 1 increase at top of the next stitch, 2 double crochets into the next stitch, 1 and 2, and repeat the sequence. 1 double crochet into each of next 2 stitches, 1, 2, and 2 double crochets into the next, 1 and 2. One more time. 1 double crochet into the next, 1 into the next, and 2 into the next, 1 and 2, and repeat this sequence until the end. Okay, at the end make 1 slip stitch into the chain here, remove the hook and insert the hook at top of the next double crochet and grab this loop to the back. And round 4 is finished and we have 56 stitches in total. Start round 5 with making 1 single crochet into the same stitch and 1 chain. Okay, then make another double crochet into the same stitch. So yarn over, go to the same stitch and work another double crochet. Now after this increase, make 1 chain and skip the next stitch here, and then go to the next stitch and again work 2 double crochets here, 1 and 2. Okay, then again make a chain and skip the next stitch and go to the next and work 2 double crochets here, 1 and 2. One more time, make a chain, skip 1 stitch and make 2 double crochets into the next stitch, 1 and 2, make a chain, skip 1 stitch and work 2 double crochets into the next, and this sequence should be repeated until the end of the round. After each 2 double crochets, make a chain and skip 1 stitch and go to the next stitch and continue this sequence until the end of the round. Okay, at the end of round 5 we have 28 groups of 2 double crochets and 1 chain, and after the last 2 double crochets don't make 1 chain and make 1 single crochet into this chain as a chain 1 space. Okay, and now round 5 is finished. Now for starting round 6 we should work 1 single crochet here into this space under this single crochet and make a chain as 1 double crochet, and then make another double crochet into the same space here, then make 1 chain. In this round we should work 2 double crochets into each chain 1 space of previous round, and after that make 1 chain and skip all double crochets of previous round. So after this group, skip next 2 double crochets and go to the next chain 1 space here and work 2 double crochets into that, 1 and 2, and then make 1 chain. Again go to the next space and make 2 double crochets into that, 1 chain. Again go to the next space and make 2 double crochets here, and after that make a chain and repeat that work. Skip all double crochets and work 2 double crochets into each chain 1 space of previous round, and after each group of 2 double crochets make a chain. and continue until then. Okay, at the end of round 6, again we have 28 groups of 2 double crochets and chain 1, and after the last group of 2 double crochets, make 1 single crochet into the chain after the single crochet of previous round here instead of the last chain 1 space. Okay, now start round 7 with making 1 single crochet and 1 chain instead of the first double crochet into this chain 1 space. So insert the hook into the space and pull up a loop, yarn over, pull for 2 and 1 chain as the first double crochet, and then make another 2 double crochets into the same space. So go to the space and make 1, and again go to the space and make another double crochets, and we have 3 double crochets into the first chain space, and after that make a chain. In this round we should work 3 double crochets into each chain 1 space of previous round, and after that make 1 chain, and again skip all of double crochets of previous round. So after this chain 1, go to the next chain 1 space and make 3 double crochets, 1, 2 and 3, and make a chain. Again go to the next space, 1, 2 and 3 double crochets into the same space, make a chain, go to the next space and skip all double crochets of previous round, make 3 double crochets here, make a chain, and continue this sequence. Okay, at the end of round 7 I made 1 single crochet into this chain instead of a chain 1 space, and now we have 28 groups of 3 double crochets and chain 1. And now I'm gonna measure the diameter of the circle. Take out the tape measure from one end of the circle here, passing through the center point to the other end, and now the diameter of the circle is 16 centimeters. That's enough. This diameter should be between 15 to 16 centimeters, and from now on we don't need to increase the stitches anymore, and we should repeat this round 7, and make 3 double crochets into each chain 1 space of previous round, and after each group of 3 double crochets make 1 chain. Okay, for making the first double crochet, such as previous rounds, insert the hook into the same hole and make 1 single crochet and a chain, and then make another 2 double crochets into the same chain space. Okay, and then make a chain and go to the next chain 1 space and repeat that work. Make 3 double crochets here, 1, 2 and 3, 1 chain, skip next 3 stitches, go to the next chain 1 space and make 3 double crochets into that, and after that make a chain, and this sequence should be repeated until the end, and at the end make 1 single crochet into this chain to join the round, and then we should repeat this round 8 several times to make the body of the bucket hat. Actually, the height of the bucket hat from the start here should be between 17 to 18 centimeters. So we should repeat round 8 and make 3 double crochets into each chain 1 space of previous round, and after that make a chain, and continue making these rounds several times until reach the desired height of the bucket hat. Okay, I made 9 rounds after the round 7, and now the height of my hat has reached 17 centimeters. That's enough for me. If you want to have a higher body of the hat, you can make 1 extra round to reach 18 centimeters. Okay, and now we should start the brim of the bucket hat. So for making the first round of the brim, make 1 single crochet into this first chain space. After that make 1 single crochet into the first double crochet or into this chain. After the single crochet, 1 single crochet into the next double crochet, and 1 single crochet into the next, and then make one single crochet into the next chain one here, not under the space. Insert the hook into the chain one and make one single crochet. Again, repeat that work. One single crochet into each of next 3 double crochets, and then make one single crochet into the next chain, and continue that work until the end of the round. Okay, round 17, or the first round of the brim of the bucket hat, is finished, and at the end we have 112 single crochets in total. And from now on we want to make the next rounds in a spiral way. So without joining, go to the first stitch of the first round of the brim and make one single crochet. Actually, we want to make the first stitch of next round here. Without joining, make one single crochet, and then mark this stitch as the first stitch of the second round of the brim. Okay, and then make one single crochet into each of the next 2 stitches, 1 and 2, and after these 3 single crochets, make one decrease. Make 2 single crochets into the next stitch, 1 and 2. Again, go to the next stitch, make one single crochet into that, one single crochet into the next, and one single crochet into the next. And after these 3 stitches, go to the next stitch and make 2 single crochets into that. After each group of 3 single crochets, make one increase, 1, 2, and 3. And now make 2 single crochets into the next, and repeat that work until the end of the round. Make 3 single crochets and then make one increase. Continue until the end. At the end of round 2 of the brim, we have 140 single crochets in total. Remove the stitch marker, and without joining, start the next round, round 3, with making one single crochet at top of the first stitch of previous round. Then mark this stitch and continue making single crochets into the next stitches. Make one single crochet into each stitch of previous round. In this round, round 3, and each of next 3 rounds, we should work one single crochet into each stitch, and don't make any increase, and make the same 140 stitches. Okay, continue until the end, and after that I'll repeat this round 3 more times to reach round 6. Okay, now I'm at the end of round 6 of the brim, and for making next round, round 7, we should again increase the number of stitches. Remove the stitch marker, and without joining, make one single crochet into the first stitch of previous round and attach the stitch marker. Okay, and now after this single crochet, make one single crochet into each of next 3 stitches, 1, 2, and 3. And now I have 4 single crochets. Then make 2 single crochets into the next, 1 and 2. Okay, again, repeat that work. Make one single crochet into each of next 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then make one increase, 1 and 2 stitch. One more time, repeat that work. Make one single crochet into each of next 4 stitches, 2, 3, and 4, and then make 2 single crochets into the next, 1 and 2, and continue this sequence until the end. Okay, round 7 is finished, and we have 168 stitches. Remove the stitch marker, and without joining, make one single crochet into the next or the first stitch of previous round, and then attach the marker, and after that make 1 single crochet into each of next stitches. In this round and each of next 4 rounds, we should work 1 single crochet into each stitch of previous round and make the same 168 stitches, and don't make any increase. So I will continue making single crochets until the end, and after that repeat this round 8 4 more times to reach round 12. Okay, at the end of round 12, remove the stitch marker and make 1 slip stitch into the next stitch. And now the brim of our bucket hat is ready. If you want to have a higher brim, you can add some rows, some rounds. And now I'm gonna make the last round or the border of the brim of the hat. So start the work with making 1 chain and 1 single crochet into the same stitch. And after that, skip next 2 stitches and go to the 3rd stitch, 1 2 and 3, and make 6 double crochets into that here to create 1 shell stitch. 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. Okay, after that skip next 2 stitches and make 1 single crochet into the next, and repeat that work again. Skip 1 and 2 stitch and make 1 shell stitch with 6 double crochets into the next. 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. Then skip next 2 stitches and work 1 single crochet into the next, and repeat that work again. Skip 1 and 2 and make 1 shell stitch here into the next, skip next 2 stitches and make 1 single crochet into the next, and continue this sequence until the end of the round. Okay, now I'm at the end of the last round of the brim, and after making the last shell stitch, we should skip last 2 stitches and cut the yarn, pull this yarn and insert the hook at top of the first single crochet of the round here. From the back to the front, grab this yarn and pull it through to the back, and after that insert the hook into the 3rd loop of the last double crochet of shell stitch and between front and back loops of that, and grab the yarn and pull it through. Okay. And at the end, we should make a tie to the one of these stitches to secure this tail, and then hide the tail through the work. Make a tie and hide that through the stitches. And then we should repeat the same work for the beginning tail. Tie that to the one of these stitches and then hide the tail through the stitches to secure that. And now our beautiful, amazing and super easy crochet bucket hat is ready. I hope you like this video. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like the video and leave a comment. Have a nice day.